Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. Today is Tuesday and marks another trading day of the week. So before we go to the charts, let's check fundamentals. And looking at today, we actually have no major news in the market today. All right. So let's go back to the charts. Yesterday, I traveled. That's why we couldn't trade, but today I'm sure I will be home. So let's see what's going to happen. All right. So let's go to daily time frame. Before then, let me clear this whole chart and let's go to daily. Now, if you look at daily charts, you can see a strong breakout, right? We have this first breakout, which yesterday's candles went to test. Now we have second breakout, which the market is getting closer to. Did we also break this level? Almost, but it has still respected. So the question here is, are we going to push up or we are going to continue on pushing down to this level? You see, it almost tested that level. Even if you want to use the wick, it tested the wick. Right, it tested the wick and started flying again. But since I don't use wicks, I use body candle. So that's why you saw that it didn't touch my zone yesterday. Right. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to H4 and find out if this market is actually going to push up or it's going to push down. H4. Now, if you look at H4, you can see that the market is actually getting closer to these levels already. Yeah. It's actually getting to these levels. And we are going to observe whether it's going to respect them or it's going to break. Okay? Yeah. So what you need to do is to just exercise patience. Today we are not going to be in a rush. It is better we miss a trade than to enter wrong. Always put it at the back of your mind. Okay? Yeah. So when the market gets to 3016 and it gives us a confirmation to sell, we can sell. If not, we will wait because from 3015 to 3039, 3040, this range all over here is a range where we cannot do anything, right? We are supposed to be looking for a sell here, but this is crazy range about 190 pips, something, right? Yeah, 190 pips there about, which is too much, too much, too much. So we cannot really rely on this. We can't. So if it gets here and it doesn't give us a confirmation that it's selling for us to go in, we will wait for it to eventually break 3040, then can look for a buy to the upside. All right. But if you respect this level, then we can look for another continuation sell back to 29.53.50 level. Okay. Because if you look at here, we have a base at 29.48. So I was actually waiting for that level to be touched so that you can ride the market to the upside. Okay. So watch out and see what will happen in this particular zone. When the market gets here and it gives us a confirmation that it wants to sell, we join and we ride it all the way to the upside. All right. Now, when you look at H1, this is H1, and you see A nice pattern forming. Okay, a nice pattern. It went strong push, pulled back a little, close with strong bullish engulfing. So eventually, this market will tap into this zone. But like I said earlier, the zone is too huge. All right. It's too huge for us to be looking for a sell inside. So we will have to wait, and get a snipe entry with the tight stop loss as always. Okay. Yeah, so if it doesn't give us such opportunity, we will still wait with no trade. Okay, so let's look at this one too. Can we also look for a buy at this level? Possibly, yes. So if this doesn't go straight and it pulled back to this level, we can still take a buy all the way to the 18. So 29.84 all the way to 38, 16, 18 level. And if you push through, you can hold, but I'm not sure this can happen like this. So you just watch, okay? Just watch and see what is going to happen. And also due to this strong bullish engulfing pattern I'm seeing here, for this to happen might also be difficult. So you just have to sit back and watch. Okay, just sit back and watch the market. Whatever we see, we wait until we get a clear picture, a clear direction. Then we can go into this market. So I will maintain this zone and watch and see. Probably during the New York session, the market can do something. Then you can follow. If you look at 30 minutes, you see what's happening here. So even if you want to take risk, you can still buy from here all the way to the 16. But I'm not interested. The reason I'm not interested is that if I want to buy from here now, my stop loss will still have to be below this wick, which is 140 pips. I cannot take such risk. Okay. And my TP is going to be somewhere. For safety, my risk is going to be here. So this is 1:1 risk to reward, which doesn't make a single sense to me. All right. So I'm not interested in this particular setup. I'll just watch it go and we look for another opportunity. So guys, just be on standby and wait. Trade exactly what you see and not what you think. Okay. Let me go to further 15 minutes. I want to see something. If I will see anything in this zone. Right. So if you come to the 15-minute time frame, you can see we have this. Yeah. So when the market gets to this zone, it's still white because 16 to 27, which is 110 pips. Right. 110 pips, which is still crazy. So guys, just wait, okay? Just wait. Let's go back to the 30 minutes and wait. I'm sure we might surely get something to trade today. Even if we don't get anything to trade, it's better we sleep, we come back the next day and continue. If you like the video, kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment, like, and share. And if you haven't joined the Telegram community, the link is in the bio. This is Pip Hunter here, and the Pip must pay. Make sure to manage your risk very well because you have no idea of which trade hitting your TP and which trade hitting your stop loss. It is only risk management which can keep you active in